Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video I'll be unboxing Block War, the expansion for the Judge Dredd miniatures game. I recently did an unboxing for Judge Dredd I Am the Law starter set, and so now it's time to have a look at expansion that you can add to this. So in the video I'll get this box unpacked, we'll have a good look through all the contents, and hopefully this will help you decide whether or not this is something you'd like to add to your collection. This expansion introduces a whole new level of play to your tabletop. This is the famous Block Wars of Mega City 1. And you can see here you've got all the contents, including the 80-page A5 expansion book. So you're going to get lots of new rules for the game here. You get the card deck, you're going to get some armory cards, and you're going to get 2 miniatures as well. And I've also got this Judge Dredd special edition miniature, Dredd vs Death. This is a miniature one that came along with this, so I'll be unboxing that too, so you can have a good look at that. If you like Judge Dredd, you might also like ABC Warriors, and I did an unboxing of this Increase the Peace starter set, so look out for that. And I've got to get this model painted up as well very soon, so I'll show you how to get that done quickly with some speed paints. And then here's that starter set I was talking about earlier. So both of those videos are up on the channel if you want to have a look, but let's get on with this Block Wars expansion. A big thanks to Warlord Games for sending this out for me to share with you. It's not a paid promotion, but they did send me the product for free. So full disclosure there, but I'll be giving you a good, honest review of the box and a good overview of everything that's included. I'll put a link down below that will take you to the Warlord Games website, where you can find this for £25 at the moment, which I think, for everything included, is pretty reasonable. Alright, here we go. So here's all the contents then. We've got this nice book, the cards, a couple of miniatures, and we've also got that block data sheet pad, which is going to give you 100 sheets there for your games. Let's start with the datasheet pad then, so 100 sheets altogether, and this isn't something that you see in many tabletop skirmish games. In fact, I haven't seen in any that I've reviewed here on the channel. You get things like this in board games, and I think it's a really good idea actually, a really nice addition. This is where you're going to keep track of your campaign. Of course, you could photocopy this and make your own, so it's not something that needs to be added, but have it in full colour. It's going to add to the experience. I just think it's a neat idea and something a little bit different than we see in other games. So there we go, there's that pad. Let's have a look at this expansion rulebook then. Now this is 80 pages altogether, full colour, and it's an A5. You're going to get some great artwork with this. If you saw the unboxing I did for the starter set for Judge Dredd, then you'll remember that there was some great artwork in the main rulebook, and they've continued that into this one. I'm also really getting into these A5 rulebooks. I've seen them for a few games now, and so it's nice to see what they do with the layout here. And from a game design perspective, I'm interested to see how they put this together. But I think A5 rulebooks are nice to have on the table, really handy, don't take up too much room. And I think for some smaller games that I've certainly got planned in the future, A5 is going to be the way to go. But here we go, you can see you've got all the contents laid out, and it's taking you through some of the background, introducing you to exactly what's going on with this whole Block War scenario. Now, I'm not a fan of Judge Dredd. I've never read the comics, so I'm not familiar with this. But if you are, then you're going to be well ahead of me on that. But this is going to bring you up to date if you're not. So you've got lots to read through there. And then we start getting to the rules, building your block, and it talks you through all that. But you can see the artwork's great. I really love the layout, and having a resource like Judge Dredd comes with all the intellectual properties, so they can really make use of that artwork. And I think they've done it justice here in the book with some of the comic art. You've got the photos of the miniatures all painted up. So yeah, really nice. I think it just, from an aesthetic point of view, this is really fun, and it's also laid out nicely. There's nice space in between everything, and so a lot of rules though. And if you remember, the Judge Dredd main book did contain a lot of rules too, but this is going to give you extra weapons, it's going to give you new characters, and everything you need to get your block together and ready for battle. And then there's a good number of scenarios to go through. I like the deployment zones they've come up with, lots of variety, so that's really good. So if you're looking for some extra ways to play the game, then I think this could be really interesting. And if you're into the narrative campaign, then this is a good way to go. Great artwork. That clown there looks awesome how they've done that. So really nice. You can meet some of the new denizens of Mega City with all their stats as well. So lots of new additions to keep the game going, which is really good. And I think for £25, the content that you're going to get here in the book is great. And of course, you get the cards, you get that pad, and you get some miniatures as well. Warlord Games do a great job with their quick reference and rules reference pages, and you can see here you've got all the weapons laid out and the main rules all condensed onto those 2 pages with a really nice piece of art to finish the back. So as far as aesthetics go, great looking book, lots more information for the game, and then to accompany that you're also going to get these cards. Altogether, this deck is going to give you 15 cards, so this is the Block War card deck. It includes Fire Department, Future Shock, All Hands, Riot Foam, Electro Cordons, H-Wagon, Riot Squad, Street Judge. You're going to get 2 of those. You're going to get 3 Mob Frenzy and 3 Mob Reinforcements. And included in here, you're also going to get 3 Armory cards, which are the Riot Foam Cutters, the Sucker Gun, and Plascrete Virus. And these cards are really nice. They're done in like a matte finish, which I think is really good. If I was going to get some cards made, I think I'd be inclined to follow this. I really like the black border, the colours are really nice, but having the matte instead of gloss, you're not going to get any reflecting on the table. They just feel nice as well. So really great quality, these. So yeah, very impressed with those. I think the artwork all round for the whole Judge Dredd franchise here is really good, and the cards and books, brilliant. Now we've got a couple of models too. You're going to get 2 exclusive Warlord Resin Block Resident miniatures. And these came out really clean, a little bit of trimming to do underneath the base there. You might also want to take that base off the miniatures so you can stick it straight onto these flatter bases. So you can see they come with the big chunky ovals at the bottom. So yeah, I'd be inclined to remove those carefully. But yeah, nice clean sculpts, all coming in one piece, no assembly required. Give them a good scrub before you get them painted up, and then you'll be good to go. Let's have a quick look at this special edition Judge Dredd miniature. This is a metal miniature, and this is Dredd versus Death. And I'm a big fan of metal miniatures. I think they're really cool. Having that extra weight on the table makes a huge difference. So I really like the fact that you can get these metal miniatures for the special characters. It also keeps the price down. They're not as expensive as other companies for their special characters. So that's going to be a bonus. You are going to lose some detail and quality, but I think it's worth it. I think for me, having the nostalgia, that feeling of picking up these heavy models, I really like that. So for me, this is a good way to go. But there you go, you can see the main piece, and then you've got these sections just to trim up and then glue on with super glue. Again, good scrub, get rid of that powder that's on there from when it was cast, and then get it painted up. And what I like to do with the metal miniatures is prime them, then add an Ard coat, and then that's going to keep them well protective, ready to paint. But there we go, that's Judge Dredd Block War. There's all the contents of the box, and hopefully this has given you a good idea now what to expect. Let me know what you think down below, and if you like the video, it'd be great if you hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and then you can also keep up to date with my own game, Population Z, Welcome to Huntsville, that releases this weekend. I'm so excited, cannot wait. The book's here, it's looking awesome, I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to share more on the game with you during the release. You'll soon get to see a full overview of the book and also the separate assets book. You can have a look at everything that's included in that too, and then I'll be taking you through how to play the game, demos, getting models ready, building terrain specifically for the scenarios, and loads more over the next few months. So lots to look forward to. I'm putting everything into this and I can't wait for you to see it. So join me this weekend for the launch of Population Z, Welcome to Huntsville. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep going with these regular videos. I couldn't do this without you, and I appreciate your support so much. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, support the channel, get some great perks at the same time, there's a link down below in the description. It'll be awesome to see you there.